This used to be a fire hall. Now it's a proposed site for a 30-bed temporary emergency shelter. But people and businesses in Sutherland are worried about overall safety.
We have no shelters on the east side, so we definitely need one. It's just this location is a very poor choice.
This man lives across street and says he's worried it will affect the neighbourhood.
It's right by a leisure center. It's right by a school. It's right by bars right down the street, an alcohol store, a marijuana dispensary. It's just a very bad location. Not to mention that there's a bus stop right here as well, which means lots of traffic coming in and out.
Residents say there's not enough critical services for those who need shelter in this area. The division representing the school nearby is paying attention too. In a statement, Greater Saskatoon Catholic Schools says safety and security of its staff and students is their primary concern.
My biggest concern is for the children.
For this automotive shop, potential break-ins are also top of mind.
The children should be able to safely go play in the school playground. And I think we're concerned about needles. And we're just concerned for their safety. I mean, the biggest thing is the children. And as far as the residents and the businesses in the area, we're concerned about people loitering, vandalism.
Robert Scott says he's considering installing a fence and creating a night patrol with other businesses.
For us, we have copper. That's a big thing that people steal. So now I have to make sure that I don't have anything in my yard that people can walk by and see.
Brent Badrock says he'll be part of those night patrols. He owns a business nearby and says there are things to be learned from Fairhaven Shelter, which he says affected real estate value.
With people wandering around and basically walking around the neighborhood, people actually walking into houses, businesses having to lock their doors. So it is a concern for me because it's a 30-bed first come, first serve. So anyone else going to be there, then they're going to be hanging around the neighborhood.
More than 300 people crammed into a school gym in Sutherland on Sunday. They shared their concerns with the city councillor. He says he agrees with all of them.
Impact on the school operations, concerns about needles to be found in the park. We've all seen what's happened in the community of Fairview with that shelter after it opened up. Crime has gone up by 1,100%. That's 1,100%. And the city has not addressed that properly, and we don't need to have that happen in another neighborhood.
Even sports and recreation groups are weighing in. The vice president of Saskatoon's Minor Hockey Association says he will be talking to city council and says other people with concerns should do the same. Pratish Dayal, CBC News, Saskatoon.